In 2018, a woman dialed 911. She didn't scream. She didn't whisper. But the dispatcher heard something that was not human. The call came from a quiet neighborhood in Ohio. No history of violence, no known threats, just a normal suburban home on a normal night. Until the phone line stayed open, the dispatcher answered like any other call. "911, what's your emergency?" There was no response, only breathing. Slow, uneven, controlled. At first, it sounded like fear, like someone trying not to be heard. But then, something changed. Another sound entered the call, a low clicking noise, sharp, rhythmic, repeating at precise intervals. Too consistent to be accidental, too deliberate to ignore. The dispatcher leaned forward. "Ma'am, if you can hear me, make any sound." The breathing continued. Then suddenly, complete silence, and then a whisper. Soft, close to the phone. But it wasn't English. It wasn't any language the dispatcher recognized. It sounded layered, almost double, as if two voices were speaking at the same time. One low, one slightly higher, both too close to the receiver. The dispatcher froze. "Ma'am, are you in danger?" No answer. Just that clicking sound again. Slower now, more deliberate. Audio experts later reviewed the recording. They slowed it down, enhanced the frequencies, removed background noise. What they discovered made the case stranger. The whisper wasn't distortion, it wasn't interference. It was two separate voices, one breathing, one whispering, overlapping, not echoing, not delayed, speaking simultaneously, directly into the phone, and then nothing. The line went quiet. No hang-up tone, no movement, just dead air. But the call didn't disconnect. It stayed active for over 6 minutes. 6 full minutes of silence. Officers were dispatched immediately. They arrived within minutes. The front door was open. Lights were on. No signs of forced entry. No signs of struggle. Furniture untouched. Windows locked. The house was empty, completely empty. The phone sat on the kitchen table, off the hook, still warm. No fingerprints. No neighbors reported screams. No security footage showed anyone entering or leaving. And the caller was never seen again. No missing persons report matched. No DNA evidence surfaced. No suspects. The audio file was eventually sealed by the department. Restricted access. Unreleased to the public. Years later, one of the dispatchers involved spoke anonymously. She said the part that haunted her most wasn't the whisper. It wasn't the clicking. It wasn't even the silence. It was the moment the breathing stopped. She said, "It sounded like something realized it was being listened to." The house still stands. The neighborhood remains quiet. No further incidents were ever reported. But the call remains in evidence. Unexplained, unsolved. And somewhere in that 6 minutes of silence, something was still on the line. Some calls end. Some disappear. And some never really disconnect. If you want more real 911 stories that were never fully explained, subscribe, because some calls never end.